Hello and welcome to another Wraggy's video. So today, something a little different. So if you've never seen the beer room, here it is. And as you can see, this side of the beer room is actually quite dull. The lights on this side are a warm light. And obviously the lights on that side are more like a studio light. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I just, it is what it is. And fucking phone, Jesus. We're selling all the wedding stuff which is there in bags. I've bagged it up today and I'm getting ding, ding, ding. So obviously it's a good time to sell it. People are going to get bargains. We get rid. I get the beer room back. Yeah. So the beer room was a shed. It was originally that side of the garden over there. We bought it. I bought it for the wife to use as a gym. It never really got used. It got used sporadically. So I then moved it to the back of the garden, put concrete sections down for it to sit on, so there's airflow underneath, so it should never rot. And but then it was off. Some of it was like a bit of a games room thing, and the other half was still a gym. And it was a gym even when I started doing beer reviews in here. And then we obviously put electrics in. Graham, my mate, put the electrics in, put plugs in and that. And obviously lighting's gone in. It's triple insulated with this bubble wrap foil stuff. It's shite really, but it keeps it from being wet. Plasterboarded it, and then I painted it with white, sealed it up with tape on the joints. Didn't plaster it. Why would you plaster a shed? Put a beach scene in there behind me. But then in COVID, I built the beer wall. So I used to have the beers in bottles and all sorts of things. Built the beer wall, and then I cladded some IKEA. These things here, they're cladded clacks units or whatever you call them, cladded. And round here, it's all a tip at the moment. Gotta be honest. You can see my homebrew collection there. So there's all the homebrew, and you can see all the pump clips I've got. I really do love pump clips. Obviously the Wraggys beers on the top shelf. I'm going up to Bridlington in September to brew 2 beers with Mr. Bud Brewer, and you know, he kindly invited me up to do that, which is lovely. And then I'm going to get all the Wraggy beers that I've not got already, one of each, to review obviously, but the bottles are going on the beer wall. The top shelf will be the Wraggys collaboration shelf. And hopefully, when some breweries in Nottingham get off their arses and give me the pump clips, I'll get the other collab ones for here. So that's a collab I did, although my name's not on it because, well, political reasons, I presume. And there's obviously the Wraggy's Golden Ales, you know, but I need to get the pump clip from Alter Ego as well, to be fair. Magpie Brewery, I've done 3 or 4 of them, and I need to get theirs as well. But yeah, there it is. So yeah, today I've been sorting out it. I put a new carpet down, so we've got a new rug. Looks a bit more modern. Hated it in the front room because it kept like losing bits all over the place. Just every day you're hoovering. In here, I don't give a shit. Here's the DVD wall. So absolutely tons of DVDs. Oh, Forest sign over there. And obviously even on the ceiling, pump clips galore. It's like a micro pub. That's, you know, what I intended to do with it. And on this side, the Wraggy's Beer Festival sign, and hey, and yeah. So let me spin it round again. So obviously wedding stuff's there. Can't do anything about the wedding stuff at the moment. I am selling it, as you can hear by the dings I'm into it. There's where my barrels sit, 1, 2, and the 3rd barrel. Obviously there's wedding stuff there. There's the wall of glass, the glass wall. I've actually gone through a lot of glasses today, and I've got rid of anything that was Stella Artois, Foster's, Green King IPA, and just ditched them. I've only got glasses now, mainly from breweries that I like, or festival glasses, which I've acquired over the years. Obviously, beer walls there. Homebrew area at the bottom down here, behind these chairs. These chairs were from work. They were getting rid, so I says, can I have them? He says, yeah, take them. So I did, as you do. So I've got 4 chairs, and on a day when there's not crap all over them, they'll be there for people to sit down. And this would be like a little micro pub. Like I say, obviously over here, the homebrew section over here, stuff on the top. There's storage boxes all over the place here. All storage, and all to be sorted this week. Finally got round to putting the picture that was done for me into a frame. I need to get put a white backing on the frame instead of what I've got. Let's just let's blow the whistle a minute. That's that Young's barley wine I made. It's absolutely amazing. And so here's the games area. Let me sit down. Oh. So TV there, projector up there, and TV there, and a multitude of game consoles, some working and some playing up. My PS3 is not working, so I need to work out why. It could be something stupid. I'll tittle around with it. I've got multiple game consoles, handhelds, PCs, some that need repair, some that need, like this one here. This is from work, getting rid of it. So I'm going to format it and just use it for like a bit of a gaming PC, really. You know, have a mouse and keyboard and use it on the big screen. Obviously that tree's got to go. It's been a bit of a dumping ground since we got married last year. There's been a year and a half where it's just been a dumping ground, and today's the day where I finally got around to saying, no, it's time to sort things out, get all the wedding stuff put on the internet so we can get rid, and turn the beer room back into what it should be, and that is a games room this side, the beer area, the bar area. And I mean, I'm thinking of getting, you know, like a bag in the box system with an ample, so that you can, oh God, my arm, pour your own beer straight from bag in box, and then just clean the lines out and off you go again with another bag in box. Or just use a barrel and a cable, a pipe from the barrel to the bag in box to the pump, and just pump it out the barrel. Hey, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That's an idea. I could actually do that. So yeah, that is Wraggy's beer room. There's lots of cables, there's lots of crap on the floor at the moment. All got to be sorted. I don't chuck game consoles away, so I've got literally game consoles from the last 20 odd years. And on my gardening channel, which is my unofficial channel, I'm going to batter some game console game stuff out and have that in the background while I'm playing. None of this fancy stuff where, you know, it's all you're integrated in. I'll play the games and do it that way. And it's all good for my mental health, and it all reuses stuff, because these consoles are worth literally zilch anyway, because if you try to sell them, oh, it doesn't pass this thing, it doesn't pass that, and you're like, yeah, fucking load of rubbish, mate. It worked fine. And half the time it's dust. On the older consoles, it's dust playing them up. I've got a GameCube over there with a Game Boy player underneath, and so you can plug Game Boy games in. But what I've got is a flash cartridge underneath, and with the Game Boy games on, you plug it in, and I'll show all this working. Once it's all set up, we'll get into that, and I'll show you it all working. But yeah, so the beer room is being changed. Like I say, some things are going. I've got, oh fucking hell, my legs. I've got wicked at the leg. Oh my arm, Jesus, mother of God. I've even got me Nottingham Forest beer mats up just there. So all the legends, Walker, Grabban, Roy Keane, Collymore, the fact that we won 2 European Cups, Brian Clough, John Robertson, Stuart Pearce, Peter Shilton. Whoa! Hey, God knows how he went on today. I haven't even looked. I can see it's going down. Bad referees and owners who got a little bit too, what's the word? A little bit too handy with their buying of players. You know, just going out and spending stupid money on players, and we've suffered for that. You know, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. But yeah, so it's all a go in the beer room. I want to try and get as many game consoles working as possible, and even multiple versions. I mean, I've got 2 Game Cubes, I've got 2 or 3 Xboxes, PS3s, I've got a PS3 Slim somewhere. Many that my son's had and just got rid because he don't want to play them anymore, so we've got them. PS4 down there, not sure if it works that well, to be honest, but we'll get them plugged in and we'll get trying. And this is my oasis. It's a 16 by 10 shed, and it just shows you what you can do. Obviously, the doors, I put double French doors on, so it opens. You know, made a new wooden frame to fit the doors perfectly. And they open up and straight into the hot tub room next door. So in the summer months, so great for me. There's always tweaks as well that I'm looking to do. I can't do as many tweaks as I want to until all this stuff's out of here. But when it's all out of the beer room, then that'll be fantastic. 3 things that I've put on tonight already. Looks like they're being sold, so that's great. Get rid. I'm sick of waiting to get rid of these bloody things out of my room. So I like doing weddings, and doing it yourself. But then you've got the cost of getting all the stuff, then the cost of getting rid of the stuff as well. The messing about. Yes, you probably save money in the long run, but it's a lot of messing about. In the grand scheme of things. If you didn't know, on the channel, so this is a bit of a channel update, and I'm going to calm it down on the reviews I've been posting. I know that there's been a hell of a lot of content. I've been out this weekend. I've done 1 review, and that was all with the same beers from the same, all 3 beers from the same brewery. But other than that, I'm hoping to do reviews from the pubs and that, you know, and or just crack a little few shorts on. I may even just go out and enjoy the beer and not do any reviews, and post that I've drank the beer. I like doing that, you know. I've been here, I've drank these beers, and so the breweries know who you are and all that. It's good for that. And it's good for them to get a little bit of somebody posting about their beers on social media. So I like doing it on Untapped. Loads of people do it on Untapped. But not a lot of people do what I do across 7 different social medias. Tagging the breweries in, and, you know, it all bumps them up. Whether they'll admit to it or not. As for the beer wall, I'm doing a monthly showcase. I'm primarily using Bruiser to deliver the showcase because they do a thing where 8 beers, 29 quid. And for that, 29 quid. I think you get a glass as well, or at least on the initial order. Yeah, 8 beers, 29 quid delivered. This month it's Lakes Brew Co. So Lakes Brew Co. will sit in this slot here behind me, or even there going across, because you'll always see that, because I tend to sit just there normally. So probably there's better, just above the Wraggy's Taproom sign. I need to remember sometimes that it's like being in a studio. And so maybe the Lakes Brew Co. beer's there as my monthly showcase. 8 reviews in that month, all from one brewery. So, you know, I'm going to smash them beers from that brewery. 2 or 3 in the first week, or maybe 4 in the first week, 4 in the second week. And, you know, really put a stamp on that brewery, knowing that Wraggy's Beer Reviews is here. Yeah. And he's not going nowhere. Well, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, so that's tour of the beer room. Bit of the future plans of the beer room. I'm going to come back in a few days once things have sold, hopefully, and yeah, let you see what it's all about, and yeah, hopefully we'll sell it all. Yeah, and the wife, then they can pay for the one of our little trips coming up that we've got. I end up paying for all the beer stuff, and I only drink half of it, so yeah, it gets expensive. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy beer and get it sent to the house. But yeah, Bruiser for that, Lakes Brew Co, really interesting. Still gonna support for local breweries. In the past, I've bought literally every release that's come out in Nottingham and that. From now on, no. I'll be supporting the breweries from what's in the pubs, predominantly. You know, so most of the beers go into the pubs anyway. So I'll do a beer review from the pub. Depends if it's an interesting beer. I'm not going to review every little bit of bloody beer that comes out, because to be honest, when it's samey stuff that's, you know, very similar, and it's like, you know, still looking to support low cost beer. I still think they're a great resource for cheap beers. My birthday's coming up soon anyway, so for the wife, that's where I want her to get me my birthday present from. Just order a shed load from there, or send them, chat to them, send them whatever she's got, and get them to just to send whatever, you know, as long as it's not bloody as long as it's not Doom Bar in a can. I've seen Doom Bar on their site, and it's like, oh gosh, no, not that rubbish. Hopefully they got it cheap, but yeah, oh dear, oh dear. It's tasting absolutely amazing, that is. Like I say, I really, like I say, getting back into the homebrew. My homebrew shelves are looking pretty stacked now. Two brews are down here. A third brew is literally a day away from finishing. The other brew's 3 days away from finishing. They'll come down here, and what I'll end up doing is maybe changing that top shelf around a bit, and putting the glasses that I don't use back in the shelves, the shelving unit here, to get rid of them out the way. Moving stuff around and using half of that for brews, just so I can keep an eye on which brews which, and try not to mess them up. So, but yeah, there will be a lot of brewing coming to the channel, updates and brews, and maybe splitting brews down, you know, brewing it and then halving, if it's a stout, having half of it one flavour, half another flavour. I have done that before in the past with an imperial stout, flavoured it with whiskey and bourbon, and yeah, it was actually good fun as well. But I need to do it, not do it in 2 or 3 bottles, do like half a batch, because if something's good, then I need more of it for my own needs and that. But yeah, that's the beer room. It's changed, it's evolving, it's always going to evolve. I've still got some of me roller coaster stuff in here, Even though I don't really get the chance to go on roller coasters much at the moment, not as much as I'd like at least. But yeah, it's looking good, and the beer wall up here, it's all got loads of pump clips on. Always looking for more pump clips. Can't always get to the places when they're getting rid of them at the right time though. That's the only down there. I mean, eventually I want to do all that wall and all the old ceiling and even the white work on the walls where there's nothing at the moment. Just fill it in and just make it like a proper micro pub tap room experience. So that is Wraggy's Taproom. I've got another. I'm gonna do a brew day soon and invite 2 friends round, and maybe a few other people around. We'll have a bit of it. We'll do the brew, and maybe make an imperial stout out of it. Maybe do some whiskey and wort. A bit of whiskey and wort, you never know. Might do. And I've got the 2 people in mind. Both of them are interested in that sort of thing. Both from the Happy Drinkers. Bring them down and you know, do a big brew day and let them show the processes of imperial and grain brewing. Not that I'm a bloody expert, but when I follow instructions, I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's when I don't follow instructions and I start drinking too early in the day, then it can get rough. But you know, these things happen, don't they? Too much. But yes, there's a job for a Sunday. Yes, about 8 o'clock in the morning till about 1 o'clock. Whether I have to go picking people up or not, and so that they can come and enjoy the day. And but yeah, that's the future plans. The beer room, the changing of the beer room. It looks scruffy at the moment. I've hated it for nearly a year and a half. I've not played on most of these game consoles for a long time, so I doubt some of them are working properly still. But I'm sure I'll get them working, even if they are playing up. You know, taking them apart and having a look, see at what's the issues are. Oh, that is the absolute amber nectar. So there we go. A bit of a different video. Look around the beer room 2024. Future plans. Cheers all.